Mic test. Let's try something. Ayun. There. Is the stream okay? Alright. And welcome for another let's play of Fire Emblem Three Houses. We're gonna continue this journey. And we're going to the throne of knowledge. Alright, mission assistance. Now I know. In the last gameplay, I did recruit the last two characters, Lawrence and Raphael, off screen. And Raphael's got a pain in the ass to recruit. I have to be rank B support him. Damn. Ayan, pakita mo rin sa kanya yung Fire Emblem. Alright, we are the personal quarters. All we have to do is to talk to people. So, let's go. Because I have, tingnan ko nga yung roster ko. Roster, let's see. There. Yay, look. It's Raphael and Lawrence. I have recruited them for my cause.
Sorry?
Hey,
Edelgard
Ferdinand.
and Hubert have been busier than usual, constantly coming and going, in and out of Garreg Mach. Perhaps they are doing something in the Empire.
What?
As the legitimate heir of the Ire family, I have not heard anything about it. But if it
Really
were
now?
significant, I am sure my father would have told me.
Sure. Alright. I have one activity left. Our mission today is to talk to people and finish whatever conversation we have before we go to the final destination. I mean the deciding factor. Yo, Lisitea. Oh.
Your hair! And your eyes! What happened to you? You didn't lose something as
What
a
happened to me?
consequence of gaining these powers,
I
did
have
you?
achieved the power of a Super Saiyan.
I
Daijobu
see.
da.
Well, that makes me feel better. But still, be careful.
Angel, bigay mo na sa kanya. Para lang nakita niya yung Fire Emblem. Where shall we talk to another guy? Reception hall.
Okay.
Yo, Hilda. Sir
Long
Hilda.
ago, Saint Seros was gifted with a divine revelation from the goddess, as
From
well
what I
as
heard, this is
incredible
last
power.
month
Is
to
that what
recruit the
happened to you
peoples.
too, Professor? No way! The professor transformed before receiving any kind of divine revelation, right? Still, I wonder, does the fact that you've changed really mean you've been granted some kind of power? If that's the case, then what sort of revelation can be gained from the ritual? I'm guessing the revelation will just be a gentle reminder to use this new power to save the people of Fodlan. What else is there to say? You don't actually believe we're going to hear the voice of the goddess, do you?
I don't know.
How are you, Professor? Did Hanneman make his I will do no harm speech or promise this won't hurt a bit when he asked to study you? Both? I've a bit of research I'd like to
Maybe.
perform. Nothing so crass as Hanneman's poking, prodding, and drawing of blood. No, I wish to investigate Crest Power itself. Crest Power must have some kind of limit, right? Lady Rhea says any limits must be the protection of the goddess, but that doesn't quite answer it for me.
Ay, excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry. Which one to talk?
I swear, it's like
She's
you're an
vaping.
entirely different person.
I have a tip from this.
I guess you're right. If I look hard, I can still tell it's you.
Look, You look hard. Pause. Who is it? We're gonna talk. Hi, Shamir. Alright, let's go fast travel to Shamir then.
People who
Shamir?
live an inordinately long time, people whose hair changes color, and those odd heroes' relics. Is Fodlan some mystical land full of inhuman creatures?
Maybe.
You should see for yourself. I'd recommend exploring west of the Empire.
Sure. What's your faculty training? Sword? Hindi. Hindi na kailangan. My mission is just to talk.
You there! I recently had an errand to run. And so I didn't mean to,
Who the
but
heck
I
are you?
overheard late. Actually, it was more like Sethith was in
Sethith.
charge.
Alright. Sino pang hindi kausap ko dito? What? Wala na si Tomas. Because Tomas. Treacherous.
Hey there.
Hey, tread carefully, eh?
Those students of yours will soon graduate and become unreachable royalty and nobility. You should show them respect now, or you might... No. One look at your students' faces, even when your kids graduate, I bet they'll still think fondly of you.
Yeah, I think so too.
Professor.
Hey, Adelgard. Wait, before that, I would say... Thank you,
Thank
Professor.
you for coming all the way to the Imperial capital, Professor.
No
The
worries.
announcement of my enthronement is imminent. Until then, can you please keep it to yourself?
Huh?
There are many preparations that must be made before the news spreads. I believe Hubert will be occupied and away from the monastery for much of this month.
Thank you, the voice of Anne Williams too. Let me hear. Let me tell you real close. Ingrid and Mercedes. Yay!
Professor.
Ah, nakausap ko na to.
Hey!
Ah, nakausap ko na rin to.
Huh?
Nakausap ko na rin Ashi. Yes. And I will cultivate with the use Kang galing sa Baki. Yeah, the new characters of Tekken 7. Pinilitan nila si Bruce. Sino pang mga di ko na pa nakausap? Si Shunan. Hindi ko maano tong batang to. From what I heard, I don't not get this kid. Hi. I know you, sir.
Monica. No, Kranya. Kranya is dead. And so is Solon, by your hand.
Taking vengeance with your own hand. I'm sure Gerald would be proud.
I don't know. You wouldn't want to go. You wouldn't want to raise me as a vengeful child.
Okay.
Leonie! Nakausap ko na.
When you changed, even the other
Oh.
professors were taken completely by surprise. There's a ritual at the Holy Tomb this month, isn't there? I wonder what'll happen. I'm sure you'll be all right. But don't lose sight of who you really are, okay? However you may
Thanks.
change, and whatever new power goes along with those changes, you'll still be the same person deep down. Remember that.
Humitoke. Arigato. Nasa si Cyril? Wait, let me check. Ano sa labas pa?
Right.
Right. Ayun.
A moment,
Whoa.
please.
When I first saw you, Professor, with that hair color and that eye color, I thought you looked kind of like Lady Rhea.
Oo nga, naging kamukha
Like,
niya sa
I like
Leia.
the way it looks. I
Oh, oops,
wonder if I
na-skip.
could change
Sorry.
my hair color too. Maybe if I tried hard enough. If I thought real hard about it, I mean. All I need to do is get trapped up in a strange place and then escape, right? Just like you did.
Yeah, but you don't have a goddess to help you. Oh, this is the place. Oh, Gerald Eisner. I'm sorry, father. And this is the girl mother. Oh. Wala namang pangalan. Oh, magkasama na sila. I hope you and mother will be happy. Hey, where am I going now? Ano kaya palalakasin ko? Wala. Anong palalakasin ko pa kaya? Well, may pa akong isang activity. Pwede pa mag-faculty meeting. Sige. Authority. Sword. Relax na yung sword ko. Nandun ko na lang sa experiment. Right. Fly. Sino may flying? Bro. Okay. Subukan ko magpalakas ng bro. And who would best? Ay, Flame. Nakausap na ka.
Professor, are you if that still?
Yes, I know.
Oh.
Yes, I know. Ay, napakog training ko na pa to. What? Napakog training ko na pa to. Napakog training ko na rin yata to. Oh, Tet, Manuela, tsaka si Zeno. Ano doon pa sa dulo ng Manuela? Jared. Manuela. Kasama niya si Dorothea dito niyan eh. Yung idol niya to eh. Oh. Kasama sila ng idol.
The holy... I've worked here. I mean, when the but look...
What the fuck was doing? D+. Dapat yung suntukan, wala pa akong mukha sa suntukan eh. Sino ba yung ano sa punch? Ay, si yung tatay. Ay, kapito pala. Sino kasi yung brawl? Naman tapos.
Well,
what?
really?
Now let's go. Narinig mo ng mob.
Hey,
Yes,
you.
Angel. Narinig mo ba ako, Angel? Clear. Microphone is whack.
Well,
Excuse me.
How about you,
Furthermore,
Rhea?
I am...
What is your faculty training? Meron siyang brawl. Oh, ay, lalakas oh. Sige, yan.
I still have...
I still master with the power. Soon. Ay, ang daming support. Oh. So, middle guard. Yui cannot support. Cannot. Licitia. Let's go finish the supports too. Baka yung ibang support time, yung...
Lysithea, are you alright?
Licitia pala.
You don't look well.
Pero sinasabi natin, Lycitea. Lycitea pala pa.
No,
Yung pronunciation.
I'm fine. Really. Just not accustomed to so much manual labor.
You were cleaning the library all by yourself?
Yes.
What?
The other student who was assigned to tidy up with me wasn't feeling well. So, it's just me. I figured I could at least dust the bookshelves or something,
Edelgard's cousin.
She
looks like
I got a little
Edelgard's
carried
cousin.
away.
So many books. You probably tired yourself out just moving them from the shelves.
Microphone,
As much as I love books, I can't say I love carrying stacks of them to
Nakapatok lang
and
sa
fro.
bibig ko eh.
They're so
Step malayo, di mo maririnig.
Well, maybe you should think things through a little more next time. Surely you can tell how much physical strength the job is going to require before you begin.
Wala pang laban
do
kasi.
without the
Nasa ano pa,
condescension,
nasa ano
thanks.
pa sila, parang home base.
After all, I'm the only one who has to deal with the fact that I've worn myself
Siya
out.
binibuild ko yung ano
I
nila,
only said that
binibuild
you
ko
should
yung
take
pants
care
nila.
of yourself,
Para
especially
malakas
considering
yung sport.
Considering what?
nothing.
Considering what?
Never mind. How about you return to your quarters? I'll finish cleaning up in here.
But I want to finish what I've started.
I don't mind, really. Please, don't make me repeat myself.
Fine. As long as you'll finish all this up.
Pag inikot mo
I
yung
will.
electric fan, marig mo yung
Get some
electric
rest,
fan naman.
Yes,
Ganon?
yes. Thank you.
If what I heard about Lysithea is true,
Alam ko.
I just don't know how much of it I should believe.
Oo, ganyan na talaga. Ay, Ferdinand, Bon. Just plain. Oh, what happened to her
Oh,
hands?
Mercedes. This is unexpected.
Hello, Ferdinand. Did you come to pray?
What happened to her
did.
hands?
I quite like the atmosphere in the
Eh,
cathedral.
yung kamay niya, no?
It is holy and solemn. Perfectly suited to a noble, wouldn't you say?
I guess so.
Oh, look!
You guess
What
so.
happened to her hands?
I think the matter is rather clear-cut.
Even
It is
Ferdinand's
incumbent
hands
upon nobles that we pray
and,
regularly to the
And the
goddess.
scar.
The
What
piety
happened?
of the nobles is a model for commoners. It teaches them the value of devotion.
Absolutely. I know exactly what
Rural.
you mean.
What?
I
Noel
couldn't agree
Sil.
more.
These
Sino?
days, many nobles scarcely, if ever, pray. Look around. You and I are alone in this
Etong si
cathedral.
Mercedes o
It
si
is really
Ferdinand?
quite a shame.
Well, I don't really know that I count as a noble anyway.
I am afraid the nobility seems to be losing its way. When you pray, you are usually alone, right?
Yes, you're right. I usually am.
Precisely. Where are the others?
Yung
Of
babae,
course you
yung
cannot
puting
force
buhok.
people to worship. That is out of the question. Nobles must determine for themselves what they will believe and how they will pray. A religion foisted on you without your say is not much of a religion at all.
Ano kasi
Do you not
pangalan niya?
agree?
Yes, I definitely agree.
Lycitea?
Definitely.
Lycitea.
Agree.
On the other hand, we cannot stand idly
Oh,
by
Black
while...
Clover.
It was great talking to you,
Lycitea.
but I'm getting
Got
pretty
it.
sleepy. I'm gonna head
So,
off to
Black
bed.
Clover?
Good night.
All in all, one has to conclude. Mercedes, where did she go? I must have inspired her to go out and revive the faith. Perhaps I should
Revive
do
the
the
faith.
same. I cannot let her show me up.
Ang dami pa eh. Oh, may Plane at saka Bernadetta's Bizarre Adventure pa, B.
Bernadetta, if you have a moment, I would like to discuss what happened before.
No!
Our
My name is...
fate.
I remember this.
I am not here to hurt you. You need not even open the
Di mo
door.
napipit lang yung kamay ko,
Just
no?
listen to me.
I don't have to open the door? Is this a truce? Okay, okay. I
It's a
like
truce.
truces.
Thank you. I would like to apologize for sticking my nose into your business the way I did.
Bernadetta.
I thought you might be unhappy all cooped up in there, and that maybe I could help.
Oo.
But I've had time to
Pagkatapos
reflect
nito,
on what you
5
said,
years skip daw
and
eh.
I realized
nila.
I was mistaken.
From what I heard,
Oh,
this game is
thanks
gonna
for
take a
caring,
5 year skip,
but
time skip.
I'm fine, actually.
But I
I
don't
see
know
that.
how.
I suppose that is what I'm trying to say. I should not have pushed you to do something that you did not wish to do.
Bernadetta,
And for me to
Ferdinand,
frighten you like that?
ano pa kasi
That was
mga pangalan?
unbecoming conduct for a noble.
Caspar,
Maybe a little bit.
Mercedes,
Frankly, I am embarrassed by my
Jane.
behavior. I
Lots
disgraced
of
myself.
names.
As for my injury,
Ingrid,
you need not
Hilda.
feel guilty or afraid. The sprain was a
Marian,
result of my own
Dorothea.
thoughtlessness, not anything you did.
Oh,
I have always
Petra,
strived to be a good person,
Rafael, not
but I suppose all that striving was
Petra,
for
not the
nothing.
horse.
I have failed in my duty as a noble.
Ferdinand?
Ferdinand, Bon.
Yes, Bernadetta?
I
Bernadetta.
don't really know much about
Ferdinand,
this sort of thing.
ano?
But you shouldn't say things like that about yourself. It wasn't all your fault, you know.
Ferdinand
I'm to blame too.
Bon,
I
baby
hurt you. And I'm
Ferdinand
sorry.
Bon Iverson.
Really, it is fine. It healed quickly.
And it
It
wasn't
healed
for
quickly.
nothing either.
I am not so sure.
I do
Thanks
like my
for
time
nothing,
alone.
Max.
Actually, it's more of a need. But
Need?
you're right. I also need to venture out every once in a while. Maybe if I work as hard as you do, I can try it a little more.
Yes, keep working at it. You are already much more outgoing than you used to be.
When I mess up, or even when it's just a bad day, it's hard for me to step outside. I'm too scared. But the next day, I try again, because I know that one mistake doesn't ruin everything. So you're still... I mean, just because you...
That
doesn't mean... I don't know how to put it, but
Chirarin's
that's how it
cousin.
is. So, the end.
What a graceful end to the conversation.
Hey! Come on, that was serious! At least I got you to laugh.
Usog mo para makita yung ano. Kahit usog mo lang konti yan. Let's go flying.
What
That's a
is
lovely
that
smell.
lovely smell? It seems to be coming from the training area. What
Gotta
could it
finish
be?
up these conversations.
You have met your match, Rust. Ah, so stubborn.
Good day to you, Ferdinand.
Good day to you, Ferdinand. Bon.
That is you I am smelling, is it not?
Ah, Flame,
Who
hello.
the heck is that
Are
new
you
character
referring to
of
the
Tekken
smell of this
7?
oil?
What's his name? What's
that is the
it
smell,
pronouncing?
I am simply doing some armor
Fakuman?
maintenance. A little
Oh,
oil keeps the rust
parang
at
yung
bay, ensuring that the
pagka-pronunciation
armor moves smoothly
is-
without
is-
any hitches.
Is pa
I thought maybe you were doing some cooking. You smell a bit like food.
he kinda
But I
replaces
suppose that is the
Bruce?
oil tricking my nose.
I would not cook in the training area. Are you hungry by chance?
Yeah, lots of
Not for
fish.
things like
Oops,
frying
oops.
meat or drizzling over. Not really, no. But is that oil not also used for cooking? For things like frying meat or drizzling over an... Were I to coat my armor in oil that smells of food, I would be distracted by hunger at all times.
Kangku, ano? Ano sabi niya, Joey? Ay, ano?
I doubt that amidst
Kang-
actual
kung-
fighting, the smell would still make you hungry.
Parang ano? Parang asagwa. Parang yung mom. Ganun yung pagka-pronounce.
When you are in the thick of it,
Ng
you
pangalan
devote
naman
all your
nun?
focus and energy to the fight. There is no time to feel peckish.
The heck?
I suppose you're right.
Ganun
And
kasi yung
actually,
pagkapangalan niya kasi
All of
parang
this talk of
di mo
delicious
maano,
oil has made
di
me
mo
hungry.
mabigkas ng mabuti.
In that case, I will accompany you to the dining hall. I will be finished in a couple of minutes.
I must apologize, Ferdinand, but I cannot
Oh,
wait
hindi.
even a
So, baka
moment for
sa
you.
tang nila,
Soon,
Joey,
I
wala
shall
kang
be in the
magagawa.
dining hall, getting
Siyempre,
my
yung
fill of
language
fried
nila eh.
goodies.
Siyempre.
Well, that was quick.
Parang
I
ongbak.
will admit, now that she has mentioned it,
Just rather athletic man. Wala na si Bruce nililitaw. Wala nang chance ng paglitaw daw. Ay. Si ano? Annette! May I sharpen your sword?
I guess taking them all up in one go is a bad idea.
Annette? Are you okay with all those boxes?
Linhart, I don't know if I'll be able to handle all
Oops,
these.
nasip ko.
Linhart, hi. I'm so glad you're here. I don't know if I'll be able to handle all these. I thought I may as well get it over with, so I decided to carry them all at once.
big
mistake.
Smart thinking. Do it all at once. That's what they say, right? Work smart, not hard. I think you've got it from here, so I'm off to take a nap. Good luck.
Good luck. Tulog na lang
But
ako.
maybe you could help.
Wait!
Nope.
And
Gone.
he's gone. He's gone to his bed sleeping.
It's fine. It is fine. Just a little further to my quarters. I've got this.
Why?
I'll just...
What happened?
They didn't fall.
That was almost pretty bad.
Linhart, I thought you had an important nap to
Yeah,
get to.
kala sa matutulog ka na nga.
I'd call it insomnia, but I suppose it was really just a guilty conscience.
Bakit puro lang
I
bakit
came
daw
to see if you
nilalagay?
needed help.
Muna ako
Sure
ay
enough,
red suit
here you
tapos
are,
ngayon
about to tip all the boxes on the floor.
Thanks. Though it may have
red
been
suit
best
una
if you
tapos
had
ngayon
just chipped
sino
in from the
ano?
start.
Jack.
Huh?
Jack.
But it
Jack
was your
Hanma.
job. Why would I step in? You clearly had things handled.
Then
May
why help
Hanma
me
na.
at all?
The heck?
If the boxes had fallen just now, everyone would have had to help tidy them up anyway.
Kulang na lang si
Anything
Yujiro
broke,
at si
more
Baki.
boxes would need to be carried. And if all of that came
O
to
kaya
pass,
si
then there'd
Orochi.
be noise and more noise and
Oh.
no chance of my taking a nap.
Huh. But if you had helped
Oo
me
nga.
from the start,
Tinanong
there
ba
would
yung
have been
Kengang
no
Ashura?
danger of anything being dropped at all.
Correct.
Di
But
ba
there was
napanood?
no
Di ba
danger
sinabi ko na?
yet, and so there was no need for my help. So I left you to it.
Pinapanood
Try
ko ulit
carrying
yung
one
trailer
box
ng
at
ano.
a time instead of
Ng
straining to do it all at once.
si
Work
Pakuman.
smart, not hard, as
Ang
they
liit
say.
ni Josie, oh.
All right, well, I think you've got it from here, so I'm off. Good
Ano
luck.
sabi nila dyan?
After
Wala
all
na,
that,
Rip
he's
Burst.
not gonna help me.
Oo nga, una sa trailer, kala mo mas malaki pa kay ano eh. Mas malaki pa kay ano, Marduk.
Aha, Lysithia. It's wrong to tease, yet I can hardly help myself.
Hindi,
I'm
kasi
no
ano nga
secret.
eh, Muay Thai nga eh,
Your
payat
secret, in
naman sila.
fact.
I think you mean
Ganun
a
yung build nila,
baseless
syempre.
rumor. Why are you wasting your time?
Hindi katulad ni
And
Sagat,
mine, for that
katangkad niya,
matter.
tapos malaki pa yung katawan niya.
Well,
Tsaka payat yung pati si Sagat din,
it's
payat
a
yung ano niya.
secret that could completely overturn what is considered common knowledge in Crest research.
Shut your mouth! Just...
What?
Let's go talk somewhere other than here.
What? You know her
Okay.
secret?
Where did you hear about it?
Alam ni Linhart ang
There was
sikreto
a
ni
sort of
ah,
accident in
Lysithia.
Professor Hanneman's
Okay.
room.
I should have
Yeah, no.
figured. You
Alam niya yung
haven't told
sikreto niya,
anyone, have
Joey.
you?
Of course not.
Ano,
If
Lysithia.
someone else were to learn you have 2 crests, I might lose you as a test
Oh.
subject.
Hmm.
Please stop talking so loudly. So what if I have 2 crests?
Oh, baka ito.
If you insist on speaking of it, please do so quietly.
My intuition was correct. You do
You
have
do
2
have two
crests.
crests.
Wait, what? Did you just
You
trick
just tricked me?
Trick is such a strong word. I think of it as testing a hypothesis. The truth is, I simply made an
Biglang lumiit
educated
siya,
guess.
ano? Biglang lumiit nga yun.
Well,
Unang
now that
trailer,
I've
ang
confirmed it
laki-laki
for
niya
you,
kay ano,
there's not much I can do.
kay Marduk,
I
tapos biglang
disagree.
lumiit.
For example, you could tell me if you were born with them, or is the source magical?
Ano Team Rocket? Hindi
What does
naman
it
si
feel like
James
to
to
use
eh.
both crests at the same time? Is it pleasant, painful, euphoric?
Enough is
Green naman
enough.
yung yun eh.
I am
Oh.
done talking about this.
Green James.
As though I'd speak of this to the likes of you.
Yan,
I
nagka si
understand
Lysithia
her desire
tuloy.
for privacy, but to refuse my request for
Sinabi mo
knowledge,
kasi James siya eh, yan.
it's- Well, it's rude.
Ano? Ba't tinagay yung pangalan? Gaspar. Ay! Joey, I cannot yung Gaspar on aim. Makasanot, no? Oh? Wala ayaw pa, oh. Si Gaspar, tsaka si Bernadetta. Ash daw laba. Ash.
Hey Ash,
Two
what's all
Ash.
the noise? Something happened?
9 Ash
I
pala.
only just heard myself. Looks like a thief got into the pantry and made off with some of our food supply.
Stealing from a monastery? What kind of monster would do such a thing? Come on, we gotta get that dirty thief.
Definitely. I'm sure we can capture the culprit if we work together.
Capture?
Yep.
What are you talking about? Why bother?
Gaspar and Ash.
This is the kind of person who would steal from a monastery. We gotta take this guy out as soon as we see him.
Ba, hanggang
How
ngayon,
do you
hindi
expect to get rid
pinapursue
of
pa
the
rin
evil in
ni
this
Gaspar
world
yung
if that's how
si
you're
ano?
gonna treat it?
What?
I should be the one asking you that. The first thing we need to do once we've caught this person is hear what they have to say. They might have been forced into a life of theft by some awful circumstances.
Yeah, that
You
could be a
really don't
possibility
get it,
though.
do you? If you let people get away with stuff like this, it's only gonna get worse. If we're gonna uphold justice, then we gotta stop evil.
I'm all for the
I'm
rule
red.
of law,
Oops.
but indiscriminate slaughter isn't going to solve anything. You can't just execute someone on a wild assumption and call it justice.
Yeah, you have to get some proof.
And you can't just hide behind your fancy words. You have to take action.
Yeah, Julia Chang is pissed. Oh, well, gagawin niya si
Forget
Garyu.
it. There's no point in arguing this with you. We're gonna have to fight this one out. Whoever wins gets to make the plan. Got it?
Got it?
What?
What?
How is fighting supposed to decide who's wrong and who's right? We're not barbarians, are we? Just take it easy and we can talk this over.
We don't have time to take it easy. The thief is getting away, and all you want to do is talk and...
Hey, did you hear? Apparently they caught the thief who stole the food. All's well that ends well, right?
Oh, come on! You hear that? You just cost me my chance.
Sorry,
Hey,
Kaspar.
if they've already been caught, let's just leave it at that.
Sorry, Kaspar. Dorothea. Ay, hindi ko pa pwedeng kausapin si ano? Hannerman. Alright. This book. Let's get all
Time
these
to
conversations done. Stream is... Look at Julia's face.
Professor
She's
Harriman,
pissed.
do you have a moment to talk?
Of course, Miss Dorothea. Whatever is on your mind.
I heard you were once a member of the nobility, and you surrendered your title to come here.
Indeed, I was a
Parang
noble
na, ano ko
once.
na to ah.
Why are you so curious about...
I knew there was something. You're always impeccably dressed, too. And you have a certain pride about you. What interests me is that you threw it all away. Why?
I threw nothing away, child. In fact, by stepping away from its trappings, in my heart I feel closer than ever to the true meaning of nobility.
How so?
Consider this. At its inception, the concept of nobility assumed that the greatest among the populace would rise to power. In my mind, I believe that means those who value knowledge, those who strive for more and wish to protect and guide their fellow man. However, in practice, nobility often serves to keep those deemed commoners down, segregated from those who, by chance, were born to a noble family. That is one of the reasons I decided to leave that nonsense behind and dedicate myself to the study of crests. Though I have abandoned my position, in my mind it was to pursue what I consider to be a truly noble pursuit, that of knowledge.
I see. Well, you're definitely a noble in that sense of the word. To pursue such admirable ideas without regard for your social position. How wonderful.
Pardon?
Oh, it's nothing. I was just very moved by your words.
Ah, well, I'm quite pleased to hear you say so.
Alright. May boses ba? Felix Bakat. Tingnan mo nga. Ay, si Ashi. Siya sila si... Oh, yun, oh. Ash!
I must have left
Oh,
it in
December
the
10 yung
library.
state of play.
Oh, is that Felix? Hey, Felix. This is a surprise. I didn't think you had much interest in books. I'm already finished with that one. You can borrow it if you'd like.
No need. I was just curious who it belonged to.
Why not read a few pages at least while you've got it open? I think you'd really like it. The plot is pretty different from a typical Knight's Tale, but it's still really good. Do you like stories about adventure and chivalry?
No, I despise them.
Yeah, well,
Look at Felix
have you tried
Bakat
reading any?
and
You
Nine
might find
Ash.
them really interesting. I
For
know
the
I
glory
do.
of mankind.
What do you find so interesting?
Well, for one thing, the knights in these stories are always gallant and brave. And they always value things like friendship, loyalty, and justice. That's the kind of knight I want to be.
Ridiculous.
Bukudara.
Friendship, loyalty, justice. Only fools allow their lives to be ruled by fools who get
I
themselves
don't know what
killed
Japanese
for
of
nothing.
loyalty is.
Only to be celebrated as heroes in books like this. Writers of these stories are worse than tyrants. They seize control of people's thoughts.
That's a little much. I was only interested in...
I don't care.
May lightsaber, ang galing nga.
Such
Nande
blind
mo,
enthusiasm
daw
is dangerous. Be more moderate in your passions.
You know something, Felix?
Monster fish.
You are exactly like the knight in this story.
Huh?
Excuse me?
Excuse me?
On the surface, he's sarcastic and intimidating, but underneath, he's kind and cares for his friends. In the end, they become heroes together and conquer all obstacles.
Disgusting. Stop looking at me like that.
Disgusting.
Oh, see, right there. That's just what I mean. You sound exactly like him. I'm going to lend you this book, really, I insist. Just give it a read, all right? Trust me, and you can tell me what you think when you're done.
Why is this happening?
Why is this happening? You're the real life person. My book. Oh, Lisitia.
Yum.
What are you eating?
Ah, so delicious. I'm so content in this moment. Felix!
Lysithea, you look mortified.
How long have you been there? Were you watching me? You were, weren't you?
I was, yes.
For once, I thought I had some privacy.
Did you say something?
Huh? Nope. Didn't say anything at all.
What's this for?
I'm buying your silence. With cake.
With cake. Take it.
I'm not sure what to be silent about.
If people knew I was shoveling cake into my face by the fistful, they'd think me nothing more than a child.
Adults eat cake.
You'll never understand. Just take this, will you?
Shut up and eat
I
my
don't like
cake.
sweets.
Does your refusal mean you'll be telling everyone about my cake shoveling ways?
I just don't like sweets.
Di ba kita pwedeng i-bribe?
Nonsense. Nobody can resist something so delicious. Look, I'm giving you this cake whether you like it or not. Eat it, toss it, throw it at an unsuspecting victim. The choice is yours. Just please don't mention this to anyone.
Huh? What?
What was her problem?
Yeah, what's her
What am
problem?
I supposed to do with this cake?
Eat this cake. Shut up and eat the cake. Wala pa siyang ano kay Ingrid. Ah, meron na pala.
Hey there, Flane. I thought
Hey,
I'd drop
Flane.
by and see if you'd care for a...
Now,
Here,
just
Bro.
a moment, Sylvain. If you must speak with me, I implore you to do so from where you stand.
What?
My
Why?
apologies if this comes across as rude, but please do not come any closer to me.
Why?
Excuse me?
Excuse me, bakit? Di
I am
know your
sorry.
panties,
My brother
panty
has
flashing
explicitly
ways.
warned me not to go near you.
Seth said that? I
Seth
bet he
Hep?
also told
He
you any
doesn't
woman
call
who
me
comes too
tits, huh?
close to me is... How does
Why
he
don't
say
he
it?
call me
Doomed
tits?
to misfortune?
He used those very words. Is it true then?
Come on. He's just messing with you, obviously.
Of course I would prefer to believe that, but one can never know for certain. Particularly
never
when similar
He
stories
really
are constantly in
didn't
circulation
count
about
his
you.
tits.
I have heard that men and women alike have been seduced by your nefarious ways.
What?
I
Men
hate
and
to
women
suggest
alike?
my talents
What?
are being oversold, but...
I have heard that you toy with people's emotions, like a cat toys with its prey.
Do I really look like such a villain to you?
Wala ba akong feeling?
Well, perhaps not. You do not strike me as much of a charmer.
When you put it like that, I feel like I should defend... Yeah, forget it. Let's get to the actual point.
Did I not tell you, Sylvain? Stay away from me.
It's kind of awkward talking from so far away. Can I please step just a little?
Truly, there are countless terrible stories of your behavior. I've heard that you panic when there aren't women around to flirt with. That you've gone as far as flirting with horses and even chickens.
What?
Oh, come on. Who would even... You should know that your brother has an overactive imagination.
I would like to believe that you are a sincere and reputable person, Sylvain. But there is no smoke without fire. Or so the saying
There's
goes.
smoke, there's fire.
I may not be the most respectable fellow you'll ever meet, but...
Until I can be certain, please refrain from coming too close to me. Now, if you will excuse me,
I must be on my way.
Flame, wait!
Flame, wait!
And she's gone. All I was trying to do was deliver a message.
Come to the power
Flame,
plane.
hey! The professor said we need to come to the cathedral! I'll run really far ahead so you don't have to walk near me. There, I tried telling her. The professor can't be mad about that.
Can I ride to your plane? Plane? Right. Her plane. Ingrid. And Annette.
Hello, Ingrid. Can I have
Hello,
just a
Ingrido.
teeny tiny moment of your time?
Hello!
I can spare a moment or two.
Ingrid,
I was wondering,
Did
do you
you
have
want
any
to
interest
be
in
with Ingrid?
fashion and makeup and stuff like that?
I haven't
di
the
ko
time to
napansin.
bother with such frivolities. As long as basic hygiene is being met, then I'm happy.
Para may
But you're
kaboses si
missing out on
Ingrid.
something so fun.
I don't know who.
I mean, it's not like you need it, of
Her
course.
voice kind of familiar.
You've got beautiful bone structure, lovely hair, long legs, but
Long
aren't
legs.
you interested in trying something new?
Well, thank you. I suppose I do find it all somewhat intriguing.
Long legs. Ingrid has long
but
legs.
my time
Got
is
it.
precious to me, and my focus is on knighthood. Taking time to paint my face simply isn't a top priority.
Sure, but
Sure.
imagine if you could combine the two and become the most fabulous knight ever. Okay, maybe I'm taking it too far. I know knights don't necessarily need a ton of makeup or things like that for the job.
Dami kong
I'm
pangano
just
yung
saying,
conversation
I
bago
really
ako
think you'd
tumuloy.
enjoy it if you opened your mind to it. All I'm talking about is a light touch. I can see it now. Your gorgeous face done up with a delicate application of makeup. The fabulous knight who everyone looks up to and wants to be.
Well, maybe? I guess. That does sound mostly harmless.
Hooray! Okay, we don't have a moment to lose. Here, take this makeup kit, play around with the colors, and see what speaks to you.
Now, wait just a...
I actually got that little kit as a gift the other day, and I wasn't sure what to do with it because I already have that one. It's a limited palette, but I think it fits the look you're going for perfectly.
I actually never agreed to start putting that stuff on my face, Annette.
What?
Di mahilig sa makeup
Oh.
si Ingrid.
Well then,
Ingrid doesn't
guess this whole
doesn't
kit
use
will have to
makeup.
go to waste. I'll just throw it away like the garbage it is.
You're throwing it away?
No.
I can't just stand by and let something go to waste. Okay.
Alright.
Alright. Thank you. We can
Magpapaganda
do
lang,
this.
Ingrid.
That's
Faces
the
yung baby
spirit.
ko.
Oh, and I'm happy to help you learn to apply it too. Come on, let's go to my room. I have some brush techniques to show you
Animations,
before
hard.
we get started.
I'm still
don't get
practicing
carried away.
animations. My current animation is the
Playing
Violet
like
one.
a fiddle.
Violet. Yung Violet nandun pa sa ano eh. Annette talking with Lycia.
Hi, Lysithia! When are you gonna teach me magic? Is now good? Why do I have to? What? Is that so?
Oops.
I thought you were something
Let's
of an
skip.
honor student at the School of Sorcery.
That's because you ran and it me silly.
Well, sure, but I wouldn't say I've got any kind of natural talent for it. I'm gonna have to try very hard to
Natural
become as good of a
talent.
mage as you are. What
Right.
is that supposed to mean? Are you implying that I don't work hard too?
Yeah.
If you think my skills are inherent, you are sorely mistaken.
Sure.
No, I wasn't saying that at all. Everyone knows how hard you work. I just meant that if I
Pause.
want to be as good as you, I'll have to work really incredibly hard.
Pause.
And what is it you want to learn about? Oh, so you'll teach me? Thank you so much.
Jitsu,
Actually. Oh, I get it now. I never thought about it that way before.
Look at how quickly you're picking this up. You're clearly very skilled already.
Ay,
Don't be
nasipa ko yung
silly.
ano.
You're just that good of a teacher. Your way of looking at the world is so fundamentally different from mine.
Do you insist on taking the conversation in that direction?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I wasn't doing that. There I go, saying the wrong thing again.
It's fine. Let's just drop it. A bit more self-confidence would go a long way for you, Annette. Huh? That's all I've got for you today. I need to get going now. Lots to do.
Angel, kung nandiyan ka pa,
I'm so sorry to
nanonood ka
take
ng
up your time.
Kengan Shura.
Thanks again for teaching me.
Oh, maganda yun. Try mo. Sino pa? Ay, si Thea at Marian. Sila na lang pala eh. Parang nanood ka na rin ng Baki eh.
There you are.
Magandang magsagupaan yun eh. Kaso,
There's been an accident at the training grounds. A spell gone amok. Come on, we need all the help we can get over there.
Oh no, but I don't know how
We could really use your help before things get out of hand. Come on,
last
hurry.
ano lang to, conversation. Tapos,
I don't think I
pinaglumaban.
would be much help. Oh, for the
Cutscene.
goddess' sake! You won't know unless you try, will you? Don't decide you're of no use without even giving it a shot.
Oo
Fine.
nga.
Forget it. I'll go on my own. You can just stand here and stare at the wall.
I'm sorry. I can't do anything right.
Oh, perhaps I took it too far. Hey, Marianne, do you have a minute?
Yung season 1,
I'm sorry about
yung season
all
1
the
yun,
stuff I
12
said
episodes.
earlier.
Pero yung season
The
2 yun,
situation was
di ko pa
urgent, and I'll
napapanood.
admit, I wasn't thinking clearly. I shouldn't have been so callous. I hurt your feelings,
Basta search mo lang,
didn't I?
makikita mo. May season 2
No,
na
it's
yun eh.
fine. I'm the one to blame.
Huh? But hey, are you sure you're
Season 1, kahit
I'm
season
the
1
one
muna
who
yung
should
panoorin mo.
apologize. All I did was get in
Season
your
2
way.
ongoing pa eh.
You would have made it to the training grounds much sooner if I hadn't slowed you down.
12 episodes
Huh?
lang yung season 1.
Wait a second.
It's all my fault. It's always my fault. The accident was probably my fault too.
You're being so negative. I don't know what to say.
Diyan mo ba gagawin, Joel? Tapos na. Well, saan ako? Save. Save. Ito. Saan? There. Then, finish exploring. Yes. Diyan mo gagawin.
I am
Give her
grateful.
flowers. Ay. Conflict of the Holy Throne. Let's go.
I am grateful.
Sure. Conflict of the Holy Two. White clouds. Throw of knowledge.
Are you surprised, Professor? This is the Holy Tomb.
To think that there was such a vast space beneath the monastery all
Bakit
this
nandiyan yung
time.
dalawa?
It's hard to imagine that any of these enormous
Oh,
contraptions
yan
are
na
of
pala
this
Hubert
world.
eh.
This is where the goddess who created this world was laid to rest, along with her children. It is said that our creator, the goddess Sothis, sat upon this very throne. Professor, do you recognize this throne? So long. I have waited so very long for this day. Sit upon the throne. I have no doubt you will be gifted a revelation from the goddess.
Alright. Look at Rhea, so...
Well? It was supposed to be but a step away. What could possibly be missing?
Stop right there.
Don't move, any of you. If you move, your lives will be forfeit. Thank you ever so much for guiding us this far. The Imperial Army will now take possession of everything in the Holy Tomb.
What's the Imperial Army doing here?
Wait, does he work for the Flame Emperor?
So the Flame Emperor is connected to the Empire. I never thought that possible.
Edelgard, did you know about this?
Traitor!
Yes. In fact, I gave the order. I am the Flame Emperor.
I guess that's the end of play at school, Lady Edelgard. I mean, Your Majesty.
Get to work, everyone. The crest stones belong to us now. And take those filthy bones, too.
Insolence! You will atone for the sin of trampling on this holy resting place. Professor, destroy these villainous traitors who dare dishonor our creator.
Wait, what's the meaning of this, Edelgard?
You made use of us? Why?
I trusted you.
I'm sorry, my teacher. I cut this path, and now I must follow it. My friends, I ask that all of you stay back.
Stay back.
It is not my intention to fight you. By order of the Adrestian Emperor, Edelgard von Hresvelg, I command you to collect the crest stones. If anyone attempts to stop us, kill them.
What? Evil. Ah, kalaban mo pala si Edelgard eh. Meow! Wow wow! Ilagay lahat ng malalakas. Show no mercy. Kasi tayo, tumubig ka muna. Angry to take charge. Saan ako na? Doon nakalalang sa ano. Right? Let's go.
I will not allow such violence from the Empire. Strike down the rebels and protect the Holy Tomb.
The crest stones are in the caskets! Open every last one of them!
The Holy Tomb must not be desecrated. Protect as many of the crest stones as you can.
May archer ba?
Ready. You're finished!
Buhay pa na!
To work. Nothing personal. Sleep in the dirt.
Sleep in the dirt.
Let's take them out.
Put me in there. I'll go.
Stay focused.
Battle.
That's my cue.
Ready anytime.
Meron pa pala dito. Meron pa pala dyan. Dalawa pa na yung atake. Alright. Patay.
I've still got it. Take away every last one of those. That is enough.
Crestone? Saan sa may ilaw?
I actually won!
Seems I prevailed.
Dito, hindi, yun o. Pangalawang crestone. Ito yun.
Right makes might, right?
Yosh.
Worthless.
Why am I even here?
That was fun to watch.
Experience pa.
Thank you. As expected.
Level 36.
All
Hate me all you want. Are we done?
I'm good now.
Dito yung isa. Wala bang healer?
Sorry.
You fought well.
There's our opening.
Worthy of applause.
You're weak.
Bring in the smarts.
Try this on for size.
We weren't ready.
You aren't ready.
I will.
I get things done.
Papayag.
Better luck next time.
Dali. Papatayin muna niya ano to.
Seems I prevailed.
Thanks.
Appreciated.
Ba, wala siyang weapon. Killer bow lang.
Taking aim.
Level 28.
court.
Think this'll work?
Sa dulo pa yung big character.
Hey!
As long.
Panon sa'yo.
This is critical.
It's time.
Dito ko. Tulungan ka niya, no? Nalalayo ko na lang sa ano.
Getting
Level 27, let's go.
Thanks for helping.
Sorry.
So, this is let's go.
I
Think I improve.
try harder.
Oh, what?
Sleep in the dirt.
I've still got it. You saved me.
Thanks so much.
That is that. Practice yields results.
What a thrill!
A win is always welcome.
Nana mo na si ano?
Should I have held back?
That was easy.
Work out.
Aspire, you will attack me.
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah, it worked.
Pretty good.
Ay, si Dorothea na dyan.
Thank you.
Save. Pwede ba?
Torture them!
Really?
Take me seriously.
Space. Ah, buhay pa.
Perfect. In truth,
Let the lesson begin!
so,
I already had the... Yes. Pose! MVP Yugi. Siyempre magsasave yan. On the next save. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Di pa ano yun?
You have disappointed me, Edelgard. To think that a descendant of House Hresvelg would dare betray the Holy Church.
so, it is my teacher who stands in my way. I always knew it would come to this.
Professor, kill Edelgard at once. She is a danger to all of Fodlan. Such a rebellious heart cannot be allowed to keep beating.
Protect Edelgard. Are you certain of that? Protect Edelgard.
You.
Be bigger.
How dare you?
My teacher? Thank you. But are you certain that... No. Now isn't the time for discussion.
What happened to Edelgard? Hindi niya bago,
Words
ano?
cannot properly express my gratitude, Professor.
Taksil!
So, this is the choice you have made. You are just another failure. Your presence soils this holy tomb and disgraces my brethren. I will not allow one who would lend our enemies strength to wield the power of the goddess Sothis. I have passed judgment, and now I shall rip your chest open and take back your heart myself!
That must be the Immaculate One.
Yes. The monsters that have controlled Fodlan in secret for far too long. Rhea is their leader.
There's no time to waste. Your Majesty, Professor, we must escape while we can.
Let's go. Baba. Alright. Naging alimaw. Evil!
Part 1. White Clouds. Lone Moon. Outset of a power struggle. Together, the people of Fodlan relish the beauty of the brilliant moon overhead as another year ends. They recall sad partings and new acquaintances alike, but each person must still walk their chosen path alone. With each day, the presence of spring grows stronger, and yet a lone moon still haunts the sky, a silent reminder, perhaps, of some inescapable truth.
We somehow managed to escape.
This is one of the Imperial Army's provisional camps. Here we can organize our forces.
Before we go any further, I want all of you to really ask yourselves if you're certain you wish to join us. As expected, Flame has chosen to leave our ranks.
When I saw our professor running off, I ran about as fast as I could to catch up.
Caspar, death finds those who run without thinking. You gave no thought to the war fog. My grandfather was the leader of Brigid, and I hope for us to be allies with the Empire. I will be staying.
Was this a good idea? Did I make the right choice? Oh, but my family is part of the Empire, and our professor is here.
You're fine here with us, Bernie. Though it's true certain houses were against the Imperial Princess.
I assume you're referring to my family. I must believe that the conclusion I came to was the correct one. You are the Emperor now. I am the only one left who is qualified to guide you at this point.
I'm only here because I know it would be troublesome to stand against you.
I'm not just here for you, Adi. I'm here to follow our dear professor. Of course, I don't have any territory to offer, so Hubie may not even want me here.
The greater our numbers, the better. Your reasons for being here are of no consequence.
I think I understand where you're coming from. But now, I wish to hear of your resolve. Like you, I have risen to meet my destiny. I cut this path, and I will see it through to the end. Following me is akin to pointing a sword at the goddess herself. One misstep, and we fall to our ruin. You have now witnessed the Archbishop's true self. She is a cruel beast. Those who rule this world use that beast's power to fabricate miracles, all to control those who blindly believe in the goddess. They conceal the truth and force their lies on the nobility. They mercilessly annihilate anyone who defies them. I know this because I have lived it. After what you have seen, is there any room for doubt? The Church of Seros has great influence and power. Their control over the lords of the kingdom and the Alliance is nearly absolute. We are the only ones who can stop this indomitable enemy that has plagued our world for ages. We fight for humanity, for all of Fodlan. If you dare walk this path with me, take your first step. It's now or never. Thank you, my friends. We are the true face of the Empire, and we will triumph!
That was incredible, Lady Edelgard.
Thank you. Honestly, I'm relieved. They really chose to follow me. I was resolved to move forward alone if I had to. But in my heart, I hoped it wouldn't come to that.
So long as I am here, you will never be alone. Please do not forget that. And it would seem that the professor also has a key role to play in this.
You're right. Now, I must speak with our dear teacher. Please, make preparations. The messenger should be here shortly.
Consider it done.
Professor, may I speak with you?
course.
I appreciate it.
Dostano.
I'm just anxious. It feels like the weight of this burden is crushing me. This very moment, on my orders, I'm starting a war. An army far larger than the one that attacked the Holy Tomb last month will soon be locked in battle. Long-devised strategies are unfolding across Fodlan. Leaders are deciding their loyalties and preparing to fight. So many generals and soldiers will die. It's inevitable that civilians will get caught up in the chaos as well. There will be countless casualties. With a single command, the flames of war will rage across all corners of this realm. And I am the one who is giving the order.
This is the path you choose, or do you wish this the path?
Yes, it is. No matter how much blood flows at my feet, I will not relent. We must break the bonds that the depraved church has placed on Fodlan. These sacrifices will allow us to create a future where we never need sacrifice again. It may seem contradictory, but it's the only way. Listen to me. I made up my mind long ago. Yet here I am, seeking your approval. Tell me the truth, my teacher. Are you happy with your decision to stay by my side? Unlike me, you can still walk away from all of this. This path leads to the death of the Archbishop and the servants of the Church. Can you live with that? I never thought... I'm sorry, it was a foolish question. I believe in you, Professor. And you believed in me. With that knowledge, I have the strength to keep fighting. Let's go. There's something I need to say to Hubert.
Your Majesty, the latest report indicates that our main army is advancing as planned. Also, the preparations for your manifesto are almost complete.
We will be distributing our manifesto to every lord within Fodlan. We will expose the dark side of the Church of Seros, and the foul practices of the nobles from the Kingdom and the Alliance. We will force the people of Fodlan to open their eyes to the truth and relinquish any remaining conviction to unite against the Empire. Certain nobles have already offered us their support.
Okay.
Yes, there are other nobles who oppose the Church. We will condemn those who deserve condemnation, and forgive those who deserve forgiveness. We have already purged some of the Imperial nobles who are morally rotten, my father among them.
How
unfortunate.
And soon we will invade and conquer Garrick Mach. Our main army has already departed the Imperial capital. They will arrive at the monastery in 2 weeks' time. There we will join forces with them. As for us, I'd like your opinion on how we should be positioned within the army.
Sword and shield, Pokemon. Pokemon sword, Pokemon shield. Attack!
Your Majesty intends to fight alongside the Professor, correct? In that case, you will not be incorporated into the Empire's main army. Your squad can move freely about the battlefield under supervision of the Imperial forces. That would be most prudent.
Now that I'm the Emperor, we can't let it slip that I'm following your command in battle, Professor.
I fully object to the notion of you fighting on the front lines.
Hubert, we've already discussed this.
My apologies. I overstepped.
Now that the details are settled, all that's left is to come up with a name for ourselves. In honor of our time at the Academy, how about we call ourselves the Black Eagle Strike Force? It seems we have differing tastes. I suppose we'll have to agree to disagree. I'll leave it to you to prepare the Black Eagle Strike Force for departure.
Paano reset? Paano reset? Alayo, ulit. Ulit. Oops. Oops. Reset. Pwede mo naman short. Hindi mo naman reset habang nag-load. Epic fail. Reset. Stop reset. Ay, kasi ganun. Black Eagle Strike Force. Di naman. Yan. Wala nga. Up na. Ulit. Again. Why, thank you so much.
We somehow met
this
before as a Caspar. My
You're nice. You are the
I'm
the great.
I think like fuck you those who think I know but we if you thank you my
Thank you my friends to the grand.
That was
thank on it I was
so
your plea Professor.
Skip.
I appreciate
Basta no. Naman.
and a lot so there and
Ay, Brett.
yes, it
So
no
you're
matter
happy?
peace.
Oh, wow.
Tell me about this.
It's just a tattoo.
With that, let's go.
Your Majesty, the latest report indicates that our main army is advancing as planned. Also, the preparations for your manifesto are on.
Manifesto?
We will certainly.
Yeah, we have mine.
And are there as for us.
Your Majesty intends to fight in that case. Yours?
Now that I'm the
I fully object.
Hubert,
we've
all
my apologies.
Now that the details, in honor of our time at the academy. And so I'll leave it.
Sige na. Black Eagle Strike Force. Haba naman kasi. Pupunta ka dun? Oo, kasi lumayas lang tayo dun sa monastery. Kaya dyan tayo.
I'm so sick of it all. There is so much to be done, yet all I encounter are new problems. Sometimes I wish I could spend just one day doing absolutely nothing. You sound just like Hubert. Am I not allowed to? But Hubert. Indeed. It may not be possible now, but one day we will know the joys of idling. Mark my words. Is that a smirk I spy? Is it so amusing to you, me daydreaming of free time?
Smirk I spy. Is this amusing to you? Me daydreaming of free time? It's pretty funny, or you misunderstand. Smirk.
I see. I'm finally getting an idea of what you think of me. But let's put all that aside for now.
Epic fail. Ang kakapal ng lines. Dapat di masyado makapal yung lines. Nasa si... Ayun. Nasa si Ray... Eh, no. Si Delgay.
Yep.
Wala.
There is so much. You sound just. But.
Sanin.
Indeed. Is that a smirk I spy? Is it so? Your silly grin. But let's put. I'm afraid this might sound a bit sentimental. However,
Why Erdegaard is blushing?
I want to thank you. Because of you, I feel I can walk my fated path without losing myself. If I were alone, I might have lost perspective and become a harsh leader with a heart of ice. But I'm not alone. With you by my side, I'm somehow free to be not only a leader, but
simply
Edelgard.
You have many allies. Marami ka talagang missions. I'm glad.
Until now, I have always been seen as an untouchable princess or emperor. I have always been seen as No one spoke to me as an equal or met my gaze without flinching. It was lonely, terribly lonely. The only person I could rely on as I tried to claw my way out of the darkness was myself. But you have been a brilliant light. Somehow you have chased the darkness away. And for that, I will always be grateful.
B-Sport. Dorothea. Yahoy!
I've been preparing to take this path. My own path. Not my old man's, and not the boar's.
Professor, so, you've turned against the Church to ally with the Empire too, huh? I've never pressed him for details, but Captain Gerald was always suspicious of Lady Rhea, wasn't he? I'm on your side no matter what. I promised him I'd support you, and that's what I plan to do.
Thank you, Leonie. But you still don't get it.
If the Church is behind the current state of things, this society in which only crests are valued, then I have no need of it. Edelgard is... That said, if Edelgard strays from her noble path, I am counting on you, Professor.
No need to worry about it. Sure, I lived on Alliance land, but that doesn't mean I serve their lords. I'm sure this is the right path, seeing as you're the one who picked it, Professor.
Hello, hello, Hinehole, and Merry Christmas too. Padoru, Padoru.
To think things would come to this. Even a few months ago, I never could have imagined it. I believe in you, Professor. So I'm stealing my... I can't promise that I'll be useful in battle, but I'm not running away from the fight.
Thank you, Ignace. Thank you, Ignace.
I can't bring myself to trust the Church of Seros. Not after they killed Lenato and my brother. Even if it means turning my weapon on Fargus. I guess Lenato would be happy to hear me.
Kala ko si Annette. Annette's brother.
this is what the goddess willed, isn't it? I feel she would not have wanted the Church of Saros to become what it has.
We got all the items. What the higher battalion?
What do you require?
Higher. Iba yung ano niya eh. Sinuksi yung kaka-ano lang na authority. Malapit na mag dito. Wala pa. Wala yan o. Nakikita ko na yun. Tsaka yung ano yung wala eh. Okay, wala. Wala. D lang, mga D. Ay, si Leonie pwede na. Ito lang, no? So.
Do you want to hire this battalion?
Great to meet you.
Farewell.
Welcome. This one? Thank you. This one? Thank you. This one? Thank you. Please come again.
I may return to Galatea territory and try to convince my father to join our cause. It's possible that... No. In my heart, I know that my father won't listen.
Why?
Still, I must get him to see reason. That this is the only way to ensure our family's future.
Hey there.
Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go.
I'm in Black Eagles. I'm with Edelgard. Repair.
Is this it? There you go. 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 Is this it? There you go.
Ayun, last na yung power nitong si Lawrence. Wala pa siyang ipon, ano?
Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go. Come back anytime.
Welcome. Come back soon. That's right. That could have gotten dangerous fast. If I stayed at the monastery, I would have had to fight my father. We aren't especially close, but he's not an opponent I'd want to face. I'd almost rather fight a monster. Anyway, it looks like he's going to be leading the Western units. I wonder if we'll wind up fighting the Kingdom's army. We aren't at... I wonder if we'll...
I didn't think it possible that the Imperial Princess could ascend the throne so easily. However, it seems that both my father and Caspar's are supporting Edelgard. Having both the Minister of Domestic Affairs and Minister of Military Affairs on your side gives you total control over the Empire's military and finances. You must have been making preparations for quite some time without anyone noticing.
Teacher. I asked Edelgard what happened to my father. He was dismissed as Prime Minister and is under house arrest in the Imperial capital. He always was a greedy, arrogant man. Some would say that this is the fate he deserves. And yet I cannot help but feel indignant. After all his hard work for the Empire, to be disgraced like this. I am conflicted, Professor. I do not know what to do. As the next Duke Ire, should I follow Edelgard into battle?
Get my own room here. At least I had that at home. But speaking of home, Hubert told me something. He said my father was stripped of his title. I guess he did as he pleased and opposed Edelgard. Wait, does that mean my father's going to be home all the time? On second thought, I think I'm fine right here.
Imagine making half the world your enemy for the sake of realizing your own ideal. Edelgard is so radiant and strong compared to someone like me. What if I have the power to change the world too?
You can, Marian.
Even just a little bit.
If you just believe in the heart of cards. You go!
Professor.
Annette.
Professor, I'm okay with fighting whoever we need to, but I really don't want to battle my father. Oh, but I know that something is wrong with the church. And more than that, I believe in you, and I trust your word. You lead, and I'll follow.
Yes.
Professor.
Oh.
Wala na. To battle.
Yes.
Ay, si Sylvie.
To be frank, I'm not sure what, but if her words are true, I think it's best, so I'll fight.
I've gone and done it now, huh? What would my old man say if he knew I'd sided with the Empire? His Highness must be angry.
Dimitri gets super scary when he's like that. I wonder how I'm going to die. Ugh, my knees turn to jelly just thinking of it. No, I can't think that way. I promise to fight alongside you. I'm here until the end. Listen to me.
Malulungkot si Ingrid kapag
I feel
nagpakit
so...
ka.
I've decided to ally myself with Lady Edelgard. Father will doubtless understand my
Salamat
reasoning.
ka.
House Gloucester has always had good intentions in its dealings. Of course, this does mean I will no longer be able to avoid a confrontation with Claude. It is unfortunate.
Claude pa.
We were classmates after all.
Yes.
I believe that this is the first time we have met. My name is Ladislava. I have the great honor of leading Lady Edelgard's personal guard. Her Majesty is as hard on others as she is on herself. She may seem
based on her
but that is
costume,
only
should
because she
be a
conceals her more
Wyvern Rider.
passionate emotions. For that reason, she is often misunderstood. But now she has you by her side. I find that most reassuring. I look forward to working with you.
Thank you. How about you
I'm
guys?
Randolph von Berglies. I'm not very high in the ranks yet, but I'm more or less a general. Just like Caspar, I'm from House Berglies. My mother married into House Berglies after I was born, so my position within the family is rather lowly. But I'm determined to make something of myself in this battle to bring glory to my part of the family, for the sake of my mother and sister.
Alright.
I have heard the name Lord Vestra mentioned among the purged noble families of the Empire. He's Hubert's
sinama ko na si
father.
Gatekeeper.
Hubert seems rather unconcerned about it. That alone is why we soldiers find Hubert quite frightening.
Alright.
Okay. I came this far mostly on impulse.
Kayo
I
bang
wonder
estudyante?
if it was the right choice.
Anong
Everything will be
no,
okay,
no.
right, Professor? No, if I know that you think it's okay, I feel like it will be easier to believe in myself.
No. Yun lang talaga. Ay, si Dorothea. Okay.
Edelgard became emperor and raised an army, huh? Who knew the kid had it in her? I mean, yeah, of course, I knew she'd be emperor eventually, but the more I think about it, the more surprised I am. I wonder who's gonna win. Thinking about it makes me scared. We're fighting the Knights of Saros. Still, I know you'll figure something out.
The Empire and Bridget were once warring with each other. But now, I have made the decision to be fighting with the Empire. It is a choice of irony, I feel. But I am having no regrets. My belief is with you, and with Edelgard.
Black Eagle Strike Force, eh? I like it.
Yeah,
it's
same
really a
here.
twist of fate that brought me to this side of things. But I'm still proud to be here.
Professor. We will join forces with the main army and attack Garrick Monk. It's a fortress built on steep ground, but it's never seen battle. That means we don't know much about it from a military perspective. But if we use all of the power at our disposal, we will capture it. From a purely mathematical standpoint, we most certainly have the power. If the battle becomes a clash of beasts within human strength, you will be our only hope. I'm relying on you to lead the Black Eagle Strike Force to victory.
It is not up to Her Majesty to bring the students to our cause. That task falls to you. Those who have forsaken their homelands to join the Empire will be feeling vulnerable. You are uniquely able to provide emotional support. Please use that gift to guide others down the path I ask you to do.
Right.
I'm a soldier, but I had to think long and hard about this one. Since birth, I've believed in the teachings of Saros without ever questioning them. But Her Majesty's words are true. To think that the Archbishop can take on such a monstrous form.
Talaga. Ilayin mo ba, Joel? Baba na naman. Chess key na may ano. Tapos na yung sa ano.
We will soon arrive at Garrigmog Monastery. Forcing a surrender here is extremely significant, both strategically and symbolically. Of course, this is personal as well. This is where we all came together to learn and grow. I have no intention of yielding to our former classmates, so I ask that you prepare yourselves for anything.
I'm not thinking about friends right now, and I'm certainly not prepared.
Damn it, don't go around saying things that lower morale before we even get started. I'm ready. Let's go. Let's fight.
I have nothing to lose aside from my friends who are here with me. Does that answer satisfy you?
I have been ready for this since leaving my land of home. I will fight and win.
How can you prepare to fight? Maybe I can prepare to prepare.
There is no reason that I should not be prepared. It is my duty to stand up and battle.
Thank you all. Now, let's talk strategy.
As the raiding force, we will attack the area nearest to the monastery. The Knights of Saros certainly won't stand down after they catch sight of Her Majesty and the Professor. At the same time, the remaining areas will be surrounded and annihilated by the main army. In other words, we are the decoy that must suppress the enemy's most elite soldiers.
We know more about the area near the monastery than anyone else in the Imperial Army. Still, we must prepare for the worst. It's possible we will have to face the Archbishop's true form, the Immaculate One. Fight with all you have, but don't be reckless. As promised, I will leave the command to our professor.
We will not lose, or I will protect you all. Of course, I will protect you.
Not only will we all survive this, but we will undoubtedly emerge victorious.
This will be our first battle as the Black Eagle Strike Force. All the more reason to prevail.
Black Eagle Strike Force. Iguzo. The Black Eagle Strike Force. Here we go. What's the title of this? The Black Eagle Strike Force? Or for Lady Edelgard? Gusto mo pa ng may ice cream? Hindi! Lava. Sino mga ano natin? Dapat kasama yung si ano. Hyper na ako. 28 na si Ingrid eh. Kaya magsama kayong dalawa. Level 21. Kaya mag-isa ko dito. Dapat kasama tayong ano. Guard. Okay. Buy nga tayo. Let's buy. Ano? Axe. Tsaka ano? Bili tayong axe. Hindi, baka meron sa convoy.
Come back soon.
Ano ito kasi? Increase the strength. Gamitin niya to. Pwede ba yung strength niya? Strength 24. Axe. Steel axe. Rusted axe. Base plus. Meron? Ano to? Level casted brings 10 damage after combat. Oo nga. Madadamay ka ba dito? Steel axe o base? Base, it's 17. Ito nga. O si ano, Lawrence. Lance? Ano yung ano niya yung Lawrence?
Welcome. Come back soon.
Ilagay ko lang sila sa front. Hindi pwedeng umalis yung movie. Samer, punta ka dito. Ikaw. Punta ka dito. Pwede mo sila ano. Ikaw, protektahan mo. Hindi pwedeng pumalit. Game. Fight ho. Yost.
Friends, our opportunity for victory will come. But first, we must see to our defenses.
The city's defenders are trying to stall
Ay,
for
si
time.
Setet. I have
We
to
must
talk to him.
Crush them swiftly. We should be wary of ambush.
Ladislava is being pushed on them.
Ayun. Ladislava, protect her.
Stay
I have to
focused.
talk.
To work. Boring.
Huh. Suman na.
Let's take them out.
That's my cue.
As you wish.
Oo, yung mga alay.
I got
Rafael,
this.
dito pa. Ikaw yung healer nila.
I'm on it.
Kung secret lang to. Dito tayo sa front.
Put me in there.
Saan? Kanino? Dito?
I will prevail.
Ah, ano yung damit niya? Right? Tuling ako! Wah! Wah! Ha? Lalaban kami! Oo nga, mukhang Raven Rider, di naman pala. Horse Rider lang pala. Oy, huwag kayong reckless, hintayin mo kami! Meron pa pala tayong mga alis dun eh. Pwede kaya niya masira to? Pwede nga. Yeah. Pwede dito dumaan eh. Allow me to demonstrate my power.
You fought well.
Ba't naka-sword si Yui? Ouch! Naka-bolt din si ano? Kailangan ni Gilbert ng tulong. Ah, what? What? Reinforcements dun. Tama, take ko muna si Ken. Papagtulungan nila. Tulungan ko na rin sila dito. Kaya si Edelgard nila.
Witness my power.
Bakit ganun yung damit ni Edelgard? Oo nga, no, di kasi nakapalit eh.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
How humiliating.
How humiliating the power. Galingin na nga kita. Ba't nag-iba yung dami nila? Wala pala sila sa monastery. Ay, hindi. Tama.
Nothing personal. Another one down.
Walang kwenta.
A fine example.
A fine example, Google.
So obvious.
So obvious. My family's honor.
That one is expected.
I'm impressed.
Ingrid is impressed. You should be. So when you guys get your poo. Ingrid, get your poo ready. Shut up. Warp. Teleport! Alito na.
Just give
Don't
up.
mess with me, folks. No, blah, diba?
As expected.
La diba, wag kang gagang.
You must.
Si Gilbert! Patay si La diba. Namatay siya.
You shall not pass.
Ay. No, wag. Wag. Do not kill the... Namatay si La diba yata. Ah, tay. Is La diba dead? Aro? Ako aabot kay ano, kay Plane. Oh no, I didn't go to Plane. Saan namatay yung isa? License plate. Kaya ko mag-teleport.
Stay focused.
I'm on it.
Hindi ako dito.
That one is expected.
Mamamatay kasi si Plane kay ano eh.
I got this.
Ay no, yun. Yung kay ano.
I will prevail.
Reset natin. Gusto kong kausapin si Plane. Nandun pala sa kabila si Plane. Oops.
As you wish.
Put me in there.
Hardly worth my time. Any
thing.
Let's
wala na
take
sila
them out.
diba, ah. Labidaba, ay si Hubert, dapat kausapin. Wala si Annette.
I will prevail.
Wala si Annette. 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 Wala si siya pala si Gilbert. Dapat nilagay ko si Annette. At least re-reset ng pati kung mali.
Better luck next time.
Oh, nag-save tayo sa umpisa, di ba?
That's my cue.
Kill the soldier! All to go.
To work.
Diba ito na? Puntahan ko muna dapat sila. Tay! Patay din yung isa!
I think not. Should have trained better.
Let's stop the talk. Can I talk? I cannot talk to her. Oh, let's spare her. Yeah, that's what I do. I thought we can talk. Hindi naman sila alis sa push nila eh. Hindi yata lalaban sa second.
Taking aim. Sleep in the dirt.
Huh.
Not what I would.
Apologies.
Papatay niya rin si Gilbert.
So, child's play. I will show no mercy.
Ang lakas!
Be gone.
Tay!
I like it.
No matter what.
Unexpected.
Wala, Joey. Ano ba yun, sir? Love the enemy. Wala lang pala. Love the enemy, I guess. Guess we have no choice though. Oh no, palpak siya na. Alsa ko. lakas ng pass niya ito kay ano. Inuna niya si Schubert, ha?
Acknowledged. My master's name.
I must withdraw. Oh, sabi ni Gilbert.
You will survive this hardship. Just hold.
It feels bad to fight against him though.
Yeah, thank you. Your defeat was inevitable.
Walang damage.
Professor, why? Do you not see the cruelty of this? Now's our chance.
Walang pang kasi eh.
Must protect Garrick Mach.
Manis siya.
Retreat while you still can, Flame. I beg.
Understood. Stay safe, brother.
Ah!
We will lend the Empire strength.
Death Knight. Hmm?
Don't worry, we're allies now. I understand you must have many questions, but they'll have to wait until after the battle.
So that the Knight is our ally? That's weird.
As you wish.
I cannot yield.
Flame, Gilbert, you put your lives. I would have preferred to have more time to come forth. Protect.
What the freaking what is that? Oh, si ano? Ay, si ano? Catherine. Tsaka si ano?
Her enemies.
Oops. Run! Sandali lang. Oops. Sabay-bayan siya. Catherine, may ano ah. What the heck is this? Oh! What the heck are these monstrosities? Let's go!
I'm in.
Let's go!
Gotcha.
What kind of monstrosity are these?
I can't let you go it alone.
There's our opening.
Got your back. Bring in the smarts.
We'll work together.
Marvel at our strategy.
Patay ka ngayon.
Must be awful losing to me.
Yeah, but it's awful losing to me.
If only my research had...
Hindi mo pala makakausap sila, no? Scattering,
Gotta kill you.
Ako si Jet Knight. Ah, patay.
Lady Rhea.
Cyril is dead. What the heck is that? Huh? Hey, what the heck is that? Inisip mo makadami sa akin. Lakot na. Hoy, wag kang lulusob bigla!
You require aid? Let's win this already.
I'm in.
Oh, okay.
It's time.
Ay, nakalanso ruin si ano.
It's still raring to go.
We'll cover you.
Me, I got a strategy.
I'll help.
Let's try this out.
Sige, Zo. Uy, Pam. Merchel. Punch.
I think I've gotten...
I'm shocked you made it easy. Any
Thanks for helping.
Sino?
Witness my power.
Witness my power. Lumulusok agad sa Dark Knight eh. Turon. Aray! Magic power activate. Aray! Death Knight! Huwag kang lulukusog! Reckless ka, Hilton! Oh, si Death Knight. Heal kita! Thank you! Sino? May heal ba si Keyword? Wala naman eh. Ay. Hindi naman siya makakill eh. Si Yui pwede eh. Heal kita. Solomon.
Nothing personal. Another one down.
Tumalsik.
Truly impressive.
Oh, level 3 Shamir.
Strength is all.
It's from the mercenary. Pwede kumatak. Ay, tawol.
Put me in there.
I am Thunder Catherine.
Catherine, sorry. Ah, no! Ah,
perhaps it's
a nap. Oops. Namatay si Linhard.
Boring.
Ulit. Meron pa tayong rewind. Oh. Nangarap ka pa na ako. Imposible. Namatay si Linhard. Rewind kaya natin?
Is that all? Repent from the grave.
No! Namatay din si Soldier. Guess it falls out to the disc. No, patay ako.
I trusted you. Lady Rhea trusted you. I won't let you live after what you've done.
I'm sorry. Ah!
Lady Rhea, I'm sorry. Please, stay safe.
I'm sorry, Catherine.
All is well, Catherine.
Punch! Ito? Oops. Siningin ko ito. Hindi abot. Namatay yung best healer natin.
Taking aim. Sleep in the dirt.
Magka-grandmas! Buhay pa ko! Wala kasi Linhard, walang magte-teleport. Oo nga, wala na.
Ayaw yun.
Baka maging dragon to bigla. Kaya lalapit ko sila eh. Hindi, wag, overkill.
How dare you betray me?
How dare you betray me?
You worthless piece of garbage!
Look!
I will punish you myself!
Look at Leia, what is it language? Leia, what happened to you? It pains me to do this, but I have no choice.
Allow Garrick Mach or my mother to fall!
Ah, tapos na. MPUE, let's go. Rhea, what happened? Huh? Nag-transform! What's gonna happen now? Oh, what?
Professor, look out!
Professor, Apanay!
The castle is crumbling! We must escape! Professor, take cover!
What?
Professor!
Oh. What happened to me? What happened to the professor? Nang cutscene? Walang cutscene? Huh? What? No cutscene? I thought
thank you so much.
Have cutscene.
In Imperial Year 1181, the new Adrestian Emperor, Edelgard von Hresvelg, led a strategic assault against the monastery at Garrick Mach. Though her own losses were great, her foes had no choice but to surrender. Archbishop Rhea commanded the Knights of Seros, leading from the front lines against the Imperial army. After a hard-fought battle, she was forced to retreat to Ferdiad, the capital of Fargus, where she must now plan her next move. With this single attack, the Adrestian Empire officially launched its offensive against the Holy Kingdom of Fargus and the Leicester Alliance. The unification of Poland
yung kingdom nila Dimitri tsaka ni ano, ni Cloud. Ayan, naghati, nag-ano na sila. Sengoku era. I will unify Poland. Is that it? Ayun na, Crimson
Part
Flower.
2.
This is the start of Crimson Flower.
Ethereal Moon. Beyond Escape.
Baka ito na yung 5 years na yan. Ay kasi naghati-hati na sila eh. Oh?
It is Imperial Year 1185. Half a decade has passed since Emperor Edelgard ascended the imperial throne. Yet the continent of Fodlan still remains lost in a tempest of turmoil and bloodshed. In the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, King Dimitri has welcomed Archbishop Rhea and her knights, who were driven out of Garrick Mach to the kingdom capital. As they work to build a unified front,
Magsasangga si
the
Dimitri
war
tsaka
with
si
the Empire rages
Rhea.
on to the west. Meanwhile, Claude, leader of the Alliance, staves off Imperial intervention by strategically stirring up conflicts between Lesser Lords in an effort to feign neutrality.
Neutral si ano?
As events
Neutral si
unfold,
Claude.
Edelgard and her Black Eagle Strike Force begin to
Black
take action
Eagle
in
Strike
an
Force.
attempt to break the war's current state of deadlock.
Black Eagle Strike Force. Walang talk pala si ano? Wala si ano?
You.
Wala. Nagpakita like si...
How long do you intend to sleep?
Shotaro.
Your body is awake. Your eyes must open now. And
I
you must
thought I
find
never-
the
I
strength
never
to
got to talk
stand
to you
upon those
again.
legs of yours.
What are you talking about?
Like so much rain, a pool of blood has fallen to the ground. As spears and arrows pierce the earth, it weeps. And even now, it weeps. In order to survive, they kill. And so the people of this world are lost in an abyss of suffering. They weep as well. The only one who truly knows the nature of such things is I. Or rather, you.
I'm still sleepy. Who? Who?
Excuse me? Are you saying you have forgotten who I am? How dare you? Get on your feet. Right now. I'll coddle you no more. You are just like a...
5.
Hindi, tinitignan ko. Yes, I know.
You're like so
Yes,
in order,
I know.
the only...
I'm still sleepy.
You are a complete... Get on your feet.
Hey, are you awake?
Huh? Where am I? Where am I?
We're in a village at the base of the monastery. What are you doing in a place like this? I honestly didn't expect to find someone floating away down the river.
Garrick Mach is upstream of here, but that place was abandoned.
What do you mean?
Huh? You don't know? The Church of Saros isn't there anymore, though there have been some folks still living there in the 5 years since... Well, you know, regardless,
5 years?
the Imperial Army has taken over now.
5 years?
Are you feeling alright? You didn't hit your head or anything, did you? It's the ethereal moon of the year 1185. It's been nearly 5 years since the monastery fell. Tomorrow was supposed to be the Millennium Festival, but...
The Millennium Festival.
Yeah, that's what I said. But with the war and the Archbishop still missing, I doubt there's a soul to be found who has enough blessings worth counting. Hey, slow down, will ya? Where do you think you're going? Are you crazy? The Imperial Army is there. Come on, I promise I won't say you're a coward. Just forget about going anywhere near the mine.
No,
you just remember I tried to stop you. Got it? It's not on my conscience if you wind up dead.
No worries. No need to worry about me.
Unbelievable.
Shinjira na eh. I'm going back to the monastery.
5 years ago to the day, if things had continued on as they were, today would have been the Millennium Festival.
Yeah.
Halt! Who's there?
Watashi da.
It can't be. Professor? Is it really you? But I searched everywhere and never found a trace. My teacher. What have you been doing all this time? Where have you been?
I was dead. While I was sleeping. I was dead.
Joking? At a time like this? You do realize it's been 5 years since you disappeared.
Kahit sleeping, joking pa rin.
Do you have any idea how guilty I felt? How broken my heart was? I searched high and low after you vanished. Although there was no proof, I somehow knew you were alive. All this time, I led everyone as best I could, and fought with all my heart. It's been a difficult path to walk alone.
Hey, Lagarde, don't worry, I'm here.
Welcome back, my teacher. I'm so happy that you're safe. 5 years. Such a short time, but it feels like an eternity. Do you still feel the way you did all those years? You said then that you would fight at my side no matter how many enemies we should amass. As for me, my resolve has not faltered. I'm determined as ever to see this through to the end. I will defeat the false goddess. I will save this world from those creatures and give humanity its freedom back. So, my teacher, are you prepared to stand with me?
Yeah, of course. Yun naman yung choice eh.
Thank you. Truly. Now then, I assume you understand the situation at hand, yes?
I was really asleep all the time though.
Another joke? Or are you telling the truth? I suppose you must be. In that case, I'll tell you all that has transpired as you summarize these past 5 years. And that is where we are now. The war is at a stalemate.
Where's the summary?
Dimitri is the new king of Fargus. It's clear that his territory will continue to support the church. Meanwhile, Claude's leadership has thrown the Alliance into chaos. He maintains neutrality in their internal conflict. The situation has created a deadlock.
So
we've been awaiting an opportunity for our squadron to return to the monastery. With you in the fray, I believe the state of the war will shift immediately. The church, as well as the kingdom and the alliance.
Hindi rin nakita ni
The
Rhea
time
si
has come to eliminate them all.
Hindi ito si Yui. Eliminate them all. The church as well as kingdom. The kingdom and the alliance.
Although we were of different houses, we were companions who lived and learned to. Some of our ranks are hesitant to battle against them. However, knowing that you're alive is sure to raise their spirit. Good. Well then, I believe it's time for a little reunion. The Black Eagle Strike Force never lost.
Eagle Strike Force.
They knew you were alive and have been awaiting your return. Let's not keep them waiting any longer.
What will be their faces during the 5 years guild? Poison. Restore pala yung heal plus heal plus status ailments. Sus ka. Each unit scroll past 5 years. You should check your classes and weapons. What? Rinsos work together with us? Really?
Well now, that face is certainly familiar. I am glad to see you alive and well, Professor.
Professor! It's me, Bernie! Do you remember me? I can't believe you're
now.
here!
I can't believe it! Is this a dream? Can we really be
to
this lucky?
This is not dreaming. Our professor is with us again. Welcome to the back.
Welcome to the back.
Welcome back.
Welcome to my back.
Our group isn't the same without you. I am overjoyed to see you again.
It's been so long.
Dorothea.
Seeing you again fills my heart with hope.
Great. Now everything will be easy. That's great you're safe, Professor.
So natulog ka rin.
I'm deeply moved.
Quite the reunion, isn't it, Professor? Everyone's happy to see you.
Yeah, 5 years.
Come on, Edelgard. You must be happier than all of us combined. She took it really hard when you disappeared, Professor.
Of course, we did our very best in your absence. And there was never a day that we doubted you would return to us.
Edelgard has been leading us as Emperor, but after you disappeared, it became apparent that you were her anchor. It gives me regret to be admitting this, but our power is not enough. The only one who can be meeting Edelgard's expectations is you, Professor.
Most impressive of all is your uncanny ability to bring a smile to everyone's face.
In the years since you vanished, we have not lost anyone from our ranks.
We all longed for your presence and your leadership, myself included.
It seems fitting to view this as a new beginning for the Black Eagle Strike Force. We already have our target.
Yes. We must eliminate the Alliance before moving on to fight the Kingdom and the Church. However, that doesn't necessarily mean we must occupy the entirety of the Alliance. House Rican stands against the Empire. Therefore, our target is Deirdre, the aquatic capital.
We must cross the Aramid River, which separates the Empire and the Alliance. To do that, we must take the largest bridge across it. The Great Bridge of Myrden. Myrden connects the monastery and the Imperial capital to the east. It is the shortest route there.
An Alliance stronghold has been built at the Great Bridge. We'll take that and then head north. At the same time, we must defeat the one
Judith von Daphne.
Judith von Daphne. If we can also take control of Daphne territory, it would be greatly beneficial to us. Prepare yourselves. The next battle will be a momentous one. Join me, my friends, as we begin our journey to bring peace and solace to this war-ravaged world.
Oh, look, Dorothea's back. So I can instruct them. No instruction, alright. What? Say Kiko's shops. Ay, oo. Dahil meron na pa pala tayo sa Garak Mark Bros. Alright, we participate in the team. They destroy you,
I almost forgot how to sing.
Yaritza.
Professor, let me sing for you.
Yaritza is now our new party. Kasama ba sa story si Yaritza o DLC to? Still my room. Ay, master exams. Wait, what? Master. Uwi. Ay, hindi pa pwedeng ano. Fatal to. What the heck is this? Warrior. Hey. Hubert. Ferdinand. Lenhart. Tapos kung pwede nakuha na master exam. Sino ba yung master exam? Dorothea. Ay, teka, nasa yung dancer yung class niya. Di ba meron na pang dancer? Paano kung matigil dancer si Dorothea? Petra. Felix Pagkat. Nanash. Sinpain. Mercedes. Look at that. What happened to her? Ingrid. Ito, Ingrid, Master. Master of Falcon Knight. Hindi ba? Wait, Lawrence. Raphael, Buti. Igance. Licitea, Baby Girl. Marian. Leonie! Ay, baka pwede na siya dito. Level 30, Leonie. Ay, kayo nga. Level 30. Ba, level 24 pa eh. Thunderman. Manuela. Alois. Shamir. Yaritza. The heck. Si Dorothea, diba dapat may ano na? Yung dancer, ano, something. Saan yung dancer kaya dito? Sige, save tayo muna. Pwede na support yung mga ito niyan, oh. Tapos na si Yui tsaka sino pala. Mag-8 na sila ni Dorothea. natin. Sino kasi? Ingrid? Ingrid. Master. Yeah!
I must continue to...
Yes, of course, she's a master. Pwede kaya papasa siya? Yay!
I passed.
I passed? Nagtaka ka pa? Siguro naman papasa ka na dito, Leonie. Halit. Almost 25. Ay, sana lang advance natin. Yeah! Host!
Hold it.
Yes. Wala na tayong advance seal. Let's explore the door, shall we? What? Hold on. Wala pa naman may masterclass sa atin eh. Ilang intermediate ba? Ay, advance pala. Bago to ah. Ay, nasa kanya yung ano niya. Hero Relic. Lance pala. Spirit Pascal. Who the heck hold the Spirit Pascal? Ay, ito yung daw. Alam ko ito yung nakuha natin. Side of Zariel, ah? Yung weapon niya. Let's again with the certification. Yan. Marian na ano na to. Nice, okay, yeah. Wala pa siyang advance. Ignorance. Ay, dito naman ano. Ay, 69%. Hindi nagpalit yata nito si Matao. Hindi nga nagpalit si David. I-advance na natin si Leon. Ano ba yung specialty ni Leon eh? Ay, ito. Alright, can I explore the tower? Sotis, are you here? No? Sotis, ay ganda doon na pala siya kahit madami na siya. Alright. Nakaganda doon pala siya. Ay, hindi siya pwede dahil nakasakay siya sa kabayo. Oops. Pupugi mo na. Hindi ko pa pinalitan yan. Ganito yung class niya, no? What? Parang wala man yung bago yung cute. Nagsisaya ko na. I will follow Gerald's. Hanuman, still the same, over 5 years. Manuela, still have the same tits, over 5 years. Alois, too. Shabir? Yeah. And Yaritza, really? Oh, ako si Dark Knight. Ang tatapusin lahat. Ay, si Dark Knight mo! Iwasan mo ko! Ang weird. Weird monster. Oh, Yaritza, ha? Teka, yung mga tinatim ko pala.
Okay.
Pupunta ako pala yung tanim ko. Ay, si Bernadette na dito na siya. Ayan. Nasa si Bernadette. Ay, baka na anchor na niya yung niya. Parang hindi na ako kumagahapon na. What? Annette? Training session? What? Meron silang ano? Would you like to do some gardening? 5 years na nakatanim. 5 years na nakatanim. I will plant. Star. Conversion level too low.
Professor, these days it's incredible to. I have a feeling.
Advanced drills? What are these? Huh? Parang meron silang ano?
Right. My father used to be a knight in service of the royal. For a time, he was at the monastery. Which means, if I fight with this army, I'll eventually have to face my own father.
If you want to leave, now is the time. Does it frighten you?
Terribly. But I've accepted my fate. I'm ready for anything. Of course, if at all possible, I would prefer not to. This is the path I chose. I have no regrets.
You have a strong heart.
This is the path I chose.
What's your advantage? Hype! Reason. Hey! Oh, nandito kasi nangingin. Hey! Maganda nakawa ko. I still fish after all these years. Si Gatekeeper nandito pa. Oh.
A moment, please.
Alright,
Greetings,
Gatekeeper!
Professor. Nothing to report. What's that? Do I have brothers in the church? You really are well informed. My older twin works for the Knights of Saros, but I think he's just a grunt, not a noble gatekeeper like yours. Unlike me, he's very devout. He left the Empire a long time.
Still have.
Hey!
Heya.
Professor? By making an enemy of the church, disorder is running rampant. It's quieted down over these last 5 years.
At long last, I knew you were alive. I knew you could survive. We're reunited. I'm glad I kept watch for you, and I was so devoted to finding you that I left the Knights of Saros. Now I serve other than you. I'll protect you, just as I promised Captain Gerald I would.
Thank you, sir. Oh, still advantages of the power. Axe. Titingtingin muna ako.
Hey!
Right.
What? Hi, Ingrid.
His Highness, the new king, is in the process of unifying the kingdom under his command. His powerful army has joined forces with the Knights of Saros, who moved their seat to Fart, and now they're presenting a united front against the Imperial army. They're our greatest enemy, absolutely.
Can you fight against your homeland?
I don't relish the idea, but there's no turning back. For now, we should focus our efforts on the Alliance. The kingdom and church can come afterwards. Judith, who defends the Great Bridge of Myrden, is a formidable. We can't afford to drop our guard.
Lance at saka flying. Hey. Taiken na na. Who are you?
I need a favor.
I will accept. Battle? The next one. Hi, Licitia.
I'm relieved you're here, Professor. It seems we've reached a stalemate on the war front. I admit I'm feeling apprehensive about fighting the Alliance. I agree. It's time to shelve my personal feelings and focus on the bigger I'll fight with full force. I'm counting on you to lead us to victory.
Then what's your advanced drills? Reason din. Merong conversation dun na. Daming people's nagpipila.
I've been working here for a few years now. There are plenty of others working here. Since the acolytes and students aren't here, it's up to us to pick up the slack.
lieutenant, yung makakausap ko dito niyan. Ayun, yung white. Ay, si Mercedes.
I have
Pwede
good
kong gawing
friends in both the Alliance and
baby girl.
Vargas. So this fighting
Isa
weighs
sa mga
heavily on
baby
me.
girls.
I can't bear the thought of battling the Knights of Saros to the death. I have to keep my chin up though, right? Let's press on together, Professor.
What's your advanced drills? Reason and faith. What? Third floor? What's the meaning of this third floor? Titingnan lang. Random. That's it. Who is these characters? Who the heck is Random and Fleche? The newcomers? So where are we going now? Ano to? Okay. Who are these new people? Kami mga anak ni Jadenkaiba.
Ah, a new face. I am Randolph von Bergley. I'm the guardian of this place. Wait a moment. I'm sure I've seen you somewhere before.
I'm the professor.
Yes! You're Her Majesty's professor. You're alive? Oh, this is my little sister, Fleisch. She's just a rookie, but she's helping me as my assistant.
Hello, I'm Fleisch von Bergleys. It's nice to meet you. I know I'm inexperienced, but I'm gonna do my best. You can count on me to look after my...
I've heard you're planning to march into Alliance territory. I'll be here to guard the fort.
Thanks.
Hi. There were clashes with the Kingdom Army near the Western Front. But this is the first time the Alliance Army has had an honest-to-goodness fight. I hear their leader's pretty competent. But the Alliance Army is pretty...
Cloud?
Hey there.
No. Since the great nobles lost their standing, the regulation of the merchant houses has relaxed somewhat. You'd probably have thought that would make it easier for us to profit. But the world isn't so simple. The war has made the price of goods unstable, causing no end of hardship for the people.
You've survived. How very fortunate. Were you dead, I wouldn't be able to fight you.
What?
But you are very much alive. Now I have a chance to kill you.
Huh? What? I thought we were friends. Tignan ko muna sila lahat kung ano yung mga nila. What's it, Yuritsa? Why you ache? Ito, dito. Ano na yung call support ko kay President? Abi. B. What? What? Long hair na siya, oh. You're fighting it as well?
Yes, I am in a hurry. Edelgard claims victory after victory. She never stops. 5 years ago, she ascended the throne and swept away the corrupt nobles, my father included. I always thought I would be the one to unseat him, but she did it instead, with all the ease and indifference of someone cracking an egg. Now, as the head of House Eyre, I serve Edelgard. I have to accept that I am her subordinate, working beneath her to reunify Fodlan. The disparity between Edelgard and myself is obvious. She never stops moving forward, single-minded, never wavering. But where does that leave me? Here, flailing about, going nowhere, contributing nothing.
That's not true.
But it is. That is the reality. Not once since our days at the Academy have I exceeded Edelgard's abilities. I saw her as a worthy opponent. She did not even see me as a contender. She did not even consider me at all. As the head of the noble House Ire, I must be able to achieve results, but all my efforts have come to nothing. Results are everything. I have not shown results, so I will be stagnating here forever.
It's the journey, not the destination.
I appreciate that. I know that I have a massive... Even so...
Yes?
Professor, please keep... I would appreciate if you were...
Yes, I will keep an eye on your progress, sure. Yeah.
Hey, Professor. What have you been up to for 5 years? Hope you haven't gone soft. I got myself into perfect shape. Took all 5 years of pushing my muscles to the limit. But look!
You look very strong.
You bet I do! You gotta get training if you want to catch up.
What's your advanced drills? Of course you will have seen 200 in your portfolio. Signal, sinikuman na siya na signal na
Definitely.
Hey, Shamir.
What's that look on your face? Surprised to see me? I'm a mercenary. Always have been. Even when I was with the Knights of Seros. I never was too attached to Fodlan. I was considering leaving soon, but I might change my mind if you're around.
What's your advanced drill? Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. Oh, ito dito. Ay, nandun.
Are we leaving for battle? I heard it's a long march, but it's fine. I've had plenty of time to stay inside lately, so I think it's time. I can do this. No more Bernie Bear.
Bernie Bear, or that's the spirit?
Yes,
that's the spirit.
But, please don't put me up front, okay?
Alright, you don't have to warn your Bernie Bear. Got that. Who is the other ones that I will have to talk?
Edelgard is controlling the Empire. She is putting the pressure on the Kingdom and Alliance. Empire and religion are at open war. It will be difficult for us at first, but corrupt nobles are many. That means the common people will rebel and be joining our side. With you, Professor, the battle tides will turn. I have certainty.
What's your advanced drill? Flying.
For 5 years, I've fought for the Empire. I've cut down hordes of enemies. Now I have the same look in my eyes that the boar used to have in his. The look of a savage beast who loves nothing but destruction and violence. I hope you and Edelgard must not disappoint me. Mark my word, the future you're building had better be worth all this bloodshed.
What's your advanced drill? Lock the door, no? Sila lang ba? Ay. Bakit? Pinosok ko lang po, diba? Bakit na? Kasi burger na.
The last 5 years have been difficult at times. My relationship with Edelgard is rather contentious, due to the incident with my father. Nevertheless, I cannot abandon my family's duties. As Duke Ire, I must play my part in the Imperial Army. Edelgard intends to abolish the nobility, but I know I can dissuade her from doing it.
What's your advanced drills? Lance, axe, and riding.
Okay.
Within the territories of House Gloucester has always supported the Empire. There's not much chance of, so all that needs to be done to restore peace.
Harsh Darknell.
No.
Amiibo Gazebo.
Hello. The north side of the Great Bridge of Murden. He's known as the Weather Vane. He's a notoriously flippant man. A man like that doesn't have the guts to give it all for the...
Great weather today. Perfect for shutting yourself inside, don't you think?
I thought you got over in this. Definitely.
I'm glad you get it. With great weather like this, there'll be no one inside to bother us. I love feeling like I'm all alone in the world.
What made you such a recluse?
Oh, that. Well, I guess I can tell you, Professor. My father's obsessed with money. He's only ever seen me as bait for a rich husband. To train me to be a good wife, he'd do things like tie me to a chair. I tried hard to do as he asked. Honestly, I did. But before I knew it, I just couldn't bring myself to leave my room anymore.
Why not?
I just had this overwhelming feeling of fear all the time. No matter how hard I tried, my father never thought I was good enough. After that, it was just constant scolding. He couldn't say 2 words to me without mentioning how useless I was. An unmarriageable girl. My life was isolated, to say the least. I wasn't allowed to play with other kids, let alone make friends. But even that made him mad. And when he tried to drag me outside, I kicked and screamed so much, I seriously hurt myself. He's calmed down a bit in recent years. His constant torment was replaced with complete indifference. He mostly acts like I don't exist now.
How did you enter the monastery?
If you can believe it, I was basically kidnapped. My mother ordered an attendant to stuff me in a bag while I was sleeping. By the time I figured out what was going on, I was already here. For a while, I was sure I was going to die. But here I am. Look at me, still breathing. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get you down talking like that about my past. Just forget everything I told you. There's no point in talking about myself anyway. Idiot! Oh, this is why everyone hates you, Bernie!
Don't worry about it. Thank you for fighting it.
What? No, it's not. Oh, Professor!
Nah.
I'm sorry.
No worries.
Yeah. All right, I'm ready to fight. Let's do this.
You like to read it? Whoa, slow
You're right.
down.
I gotta keep it under control or I'm gonna wear myself out too quickly. Maybe I'll just get rid of a few monsters. Or is that too risky right before a mission?
What's your advanced drills? Action fighting. Naturally.
I thought you might be at the monastery. That's why I made my way here. I decided to follow your path because I believed in you. Then you vanished. Now that you've returned, I have my guiding light once again. Welcome back, Professor.
Thank you.
I thought you... I decided now that you've...
What's your advanced drills? Bow, right?
Professor? Hey, Professor. It's been a really long time, hasn't it? The last 5 years have been full of heartbreak. Not from girls, but
friends and family becoming enemies. One of the things that kept me going was the hope you'd return. And now here you are. A lot has changed, but you're back. And it's the first time I can remember being happy in a while.
What's your advanced drills? Alright.
Indeed. House Gloucester will remain staunchly neutral in this war, even if we press into Alliance territory. My father is no threat to the Empire. Lady Edelgard surely understands that. The Great Bridge of Myrddin, however, is another story. I hear it is held by Judith of House Daphno.
Judith? Oops. What's your advanced drills?
House Gloucester will remain staunchly neutral in this war. House Gloucester will... The Great Bridge of... She is renowned for her military prowess. We would do well not to...
My third floor. Dito na tayo sa cathedral. Oh, nasira yung ano.
Me?
Hi there!
Destroyed. Nandito pa rin ito.
Need something? See you again soon.
Professor. Since you came back, everyone's been smiling. Just you being here makes an incredible difference. I can't express how reassuring it is to see.
What's your advanced drills? Axe and bow.
Me? After the battle 5 years ago, the Imperial Army occupied Garreg Mach.
There.
The cathedral and several other buildings were destroyed, but we've done some repair work here and there, and we're using the buildings as a base of operation. As for me, well, the church moved its headquarters to Fargus, and I've seen no reason to follow. When I returned to Enbar, I received a summons from Her Majesty, and I chose to answer.
What's your...
No.
Hey! I was so surprised to hear that the faith of Saros was a sham. My eyes nearly popped out of my skull. But just because the church lied to us doesn't mean that the goddess isn't real. That's my take on it anyway. I'd feel very anxious with no one to pray to.
Let's go to the third floor. Marian muna. Siya lang mag-isa dyan, no?
My adoptive father sent me here so our family name would be known. He doesn't care which side wins, the Empire or the Alliance. However, even if he tells me to come home, I intend to stay. I want to see this new world Edelgard dreams of.
Advanced drills is faith. Let's go! I was in the ano, unahan tayo sa bed, tap niya din. Why were the... Ito pala yung bedroom niya. Oops. Ay, ito yung, ano? Yung ano ni Rhea. Dito. Bedroom. Bedroom of Rhea. Let's go. Edelgard dito. Tara Edelgard dito.
Well...
Tuwan ako na ito ngayon.
Allow me to brief you on the details of our situation. The Empire firmly controls the western portion of Fargus. However, the central and eastern regions continue to put up heavy resistance. The strongholds in these regions are Aryan Road, the fortress city, and Ferdiad, the kingdom capital. We cannot control Fargus until we have taken both of these cities. As for the Alliance, Houses Gloucester and Ordelia seem predisposed to capitulate to us. However, due to interference from Houses Regan and Goneril, we have yet to secure their cooperation. Claude obviously hopes to keep the Alliance whole through diplomacy, but because we have had to focus our efforts against the Church until now, our forces have yet to meet his. We have only recently begun to take the fight to Alliance territory. I have a request for you.
What's your advanced skills?
Professor, I'm sorry to have dragged you into the fight again so soon after our reunion, but you appeared at a most opportune time. I'm truly humbled by your support, my teacher. Thank you. And so I will. I'm hoping you're a...
What's your advanced drills? Axe, of course. Father's room. 5 years.
Professor, do you know how happy I was to hear you were still alive? I'll tell you how happy. For the past 2 days, I haven't had my morning or my afternoon naps.
Hindi na siya natulog. How about...
Yes?
Look. Fate. Press analyzer.
You finally joined us, have you? I feel I owe it to Edelgard to set my past feelings about the Empire. It's strange, isn't it? After 5 years, the 3 professors are together once more. I am most curious, though. You say you were asleep for 5 whole years. Incredible.
It's like hibernation.
Perhaps this is another effect of your crest. I do look forward to investigating you in greater detail.
Ano nangyari kay Kalin?
Wonderful news. I am most excited to begin. We must find the time, of course.
I see the
Hello.
Right. It's normal for history to be revised in favor of those who hold the power. The documents in this library are no exception. It's perfectly possible for someone to have made edits to them, but it's my belief that no one has the power I like to read the same texts over and over again. That way, I can spot some of the truth.
Let's go. Who's the other one? It's weird to not see Rhea in this.
Really?
In the monastery.
I'm so
Hi,
glad to
Leonie.
see you're all right. I really regretted not being able to keep the promise I made to my mentor.
Mentor or promise?
Captain Gerald told me that if anything should happen to him, then I should stick by you. I'm going to do just what he asked. I'll be right here to...
Thanks, Leonie. See that one. Hubert?
Hey there. Come back anytime. Right. Hey there.
Part 2, Chapter 2. Part 2, ito na yun eh. Ano kasing quest yung kailangan ni ano? Turnip, tsaka... Tingnan ko. Meron ba akong turnip? Storehouse. Mangingish na tayo. Oh, sige, tingnan.
Hey, welcome. Come again.
Hello there. Return soon, please. Hello there. This one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes? I thank you. Return soon, please.
Kasing kailangan ni Hubert?
A moment, please.
Loach versus March. Wait, I will save. May panood pa sa mga isda. Fish. House. Anong kailangan kasi? SCHOOLGIRL. Red ba? Oh. Bullhead. Worm Gym. Suppose white trout. Anong klaseng isda yun? House. Queen Loach. Bakit Queen Loach dapat eh? The Spike? Yan, isa pa. House. White trout. Insect laban naman. Oh. Oh, what with Pike? Ito naman, blow fry. Anong? Para mahuli na ba? Oh, white trout. Teka. Ano ba yung isda? Anong type ng isda yun? Ha? Level 2 lang? Anong fish? Ano yung gagamitin natin? Monster. Sige. Build pa nga tayo nito. Kung wala na. Dun house. What? Wait, I will buy more bait.
Hello there. This one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes?
10 lang yung stock.
I thank you. Return soon, please.
The question is, can we get Anna? Nope. Ay, oo nga, di ba na? Ito, pants nail. Oops. Trigger happy. Alright. Hey! Hey! Sige, last. Trigger happy. Nakuha na natin. Queen Loach. So weird that I don't see Rhea in this home.
Well done, Professor. Thank you.
Is that it? Oo nga. Si Rafael. Ay hindi, baka kapag si Rafael yun nandun ko siya yung mag-rank sa akin. Wag. Si Gaspar, ano na yung support niya? Gaspar, tara, turo mo ko na susupan.
Alright, Alright, I'm ready.
Isang beses lang. Ano yung ano niya? Yes, ano niya? Meron ba ako support dito? Oo, see.
I knew where I was other than.
I got drills. Hindi ako nagra-Rafael. Si may sutukan pa. May nakita ko kanina. Si ano. Ito si Hannerman. Hannerman.
What? Hello. You. I am most perhaps.
I'll tell you.
Well,
I'm going to do...
Tama, support ko kasi si Rafael eh. Wag.
Allow me to. The Empire, the strong, we can. As however, clock mark. We have home.
Sabi mo lang kanina. Oh. One by one.
Who? Me? After the cathedral, we've done. As for when I
Right. Professor, since you, I can't.
And Ferdinand Bon. Di ako pwede tumusod doon.
My relief, nevertheless, as Duke, Edelgard intends to abolish the nobility.
Wala siya. Huwag sila kain.
I never will. I might change.
I can do...
Yo, hi. Ingrid.
Yes. Judith, we can't afford...
Gusto ko.
I have to...
Magic and fate.
I'll fight.
Jason. Ay, yung quest kanina. Kanina, yung pinagkuha na ko.
I got my...
I'm getting.
Hey.
Hey, Karin. That's gotta be it for the Let's Play of Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Until then, I thank you for watching.